Welcome back to applelnsider. Today we dive into a piece of nostalgia that's been reborn in absolute style. The Nokia 7310 Gold. A phone that doesn't try to compete with modern flagships, but instead redefines what a lifestyle statement looks like in a world filled with clones. If you've been craving a blend of retro charm, practicality, and bold personality, then this phone might just be your golden ticket. Let's go deep into everything this phone offers, and why it stands tall as a different kind of smart. First, the design and build quality. The Nokia 7310 Gold stands out the moment you lay your eyes on it. Clad in a soft brushed gold finish that shimmers with every turn, this phone isn't about subtlety, it's a statement. The lightweight polycarbonate shell gives it that classic candy bar shape but with a touch of modern finesse. It feels firm in hand, with just the right amount of grip and no creaky seams. The curves are comfortable, and the gold accents around the edges add a rich personality to its character. The phone is compact, slips easily into the pocket, and is perfect for single-handed use. Nokia's legendary durability comes into play again here. This device can handle the knocks, the drops, and the everyday wear like a champ. The keypad is tactile, with well-separated buttons that feel satisfying to press, especially for texting and dialing. It's not just a phone you use. It's a phone you want to be seen using. Second, the display. You get a 2.0-inch QVGA screen with vibrant colors and sharp contrast. In a time when screens are getting larger and more power-hungry, this display is refreshingly efficient. Everything from menu navigation to image viewing is crisp and easy to read. Under sunlight, the screen holds up well, thanks to a polarized layer that enhances visibility outdoors. Whether you're browsing through old photos or changing your wallpapers, the display stays true to Nokia's old-school promise: clear, bright, and reliable. While it's obviously not built for video streaming or content creation, it serves its purpose gracefully. This screen is not just functional, it's nostalgic. And that nostalgia is part of the experience. Third, performance. The Nokia 7310 Gold runs on a Series 40 platform, and while it's not competing with Android or iOS in raw horsepower, its snappy, responsive interface is tailored for what it does. Basic tasks like calling, texting, playing MP3s, using the FM radio, or even browsing light apps work without lag. The phone boots up quickly and responds to inputs instantly. The menu animations are simple, transitions are fast, and you never really feel held back when doing basic operations. Thanks to its minimalist OS, the 7310 Gold doesn't require high-end internals to deliver smooth performance. There's also a micro SD slot supporting up to 4 GB of storage, which is more than enough for music, pictures, and Java-based games. This phone is perfect for digital detoxers or as a secondary device, functional, quick, and reliable. Fourth, let's talk about the camera. The rear 2-megapixel shooter is basic by today's standards, but that's exactly the point. It's meant for quick captures, casual memories, and that retro aesthetic. Photos come out with a nostalgic warmth, especially in daylight. There's a digital zoom and a basic editing suite to crop or adjust brightness. While it doesn't perform well in low light, it surprisingly handles well-lit environments with decent clarity. You're not going to shoot your next vlog on it, but for capturing everyday moments, it delivers just enough quality to relive memories. It even has a video mode that records in QCIF resolution, low res, but it adds to the fun. The camera on the Nokia 7310 Gold isn't about perfection, it's about preservation. And for those who love the retro look, the photos feel like they're straight out of the early 2000s. Fifth, battery life. Here's where this phone truly shines. With a removable 860 mAh battery, the Nokia 7310 Gold can easily last you 3 to 4 days on a single charge with regular use. Talk time is impressive, often giving more than 4 hours of continuous calling. Standby time exceeds 300 hours, which is unheard of in today's smartphone world. You don't need to worry about daily charging or power banks. You just charge it, forget it, and go. The phone also charges quickly through a small pin Nokia charger, and because it doesn't have power-hungry apps running in the background, the battery health remains consistent over months of use. This makes it a perfect backup phone for travel, emergencies, or even those who just want to disconnect from the screen-heavy modern world. Sixth, the software and features. Nokia keeps it simple and functional. The Series 40 UI gives you access to all essential functions without the complexity. There's Bluetooth for file sharing, an FM radio that works without headphones, an MP3 player, calendar, calculator, voice recorder, and even support for Java games. The interface is customizable with themes, wallpapers, and even ringtone profiles. Navigating through the menu feels familiar and fast. There's also a basic browser for light WAP internet usage, enough to check simple news updates or use apps like Opera Mini. You can set multiple alarms, schedule reminders, and even create folders for organization. It supports dual-band GSM, which means you get solid call quality and signal reception in most areas. It's simple, but it's complete. And in a world that often complicates simplicity, this is a refreshing change. 7th, value for money. This is where the Nokia 7310 Gold really makes its case. For a fraction of the price of a modern smartphone, you get a beautifully designed, practical, and durable mobile device. It's ideal for seniors, for kids, for travelers, or just as a second phone for calls and music. The gold finish adds a touch of luxury that feels far beyond its actual cost. You're not paying for AI or 4K screens, you're paying for peace of mind, reliability, and timeless appeal. And that value is almost impossible to beat. It's more than a phone. It's a lifestyle tool for those who appreciate simplicity with a touch of shine. In conclusion, the Nokia 7310 Gold is not for everyone, and that's exactly why it stands out. It's for the people who want to unplug without going offline. It's for those who admire retro style but demand modern reliability. It's for users who prioritize long battery life, clear calling, and a device that just works. The gold finish is more than a color, it's an attitude. One that says you don't need to chase specs to make a statement. With solid build quality, essential features, legendary battery life, and unbeatable value, the Nokia 7310 Gold isn't trying to be the smartest phone. It's trying to be the right phone. And for many, it absolutely is. Thanks for watching. This is applelnsider, where the past meets the present with purpose. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more tech stories that matter.